What's the most humiliating thing your partner has ever said to you? But first, you will receive good news tomorrow if you like, and subscribe to me within 3 seconds. Back in college, through my roommate who had been interested in me for a few months before I finally agreed to go out with him. He lived about 100 miles away, which initially made me hesitant because it felt too far. Eventually, I decided to give it a shot, and a few weeks later, we ended up sleeping together. It wasn't anything spectacular, but first times with new partners aren't always. Next morning, I found him downstairs making coffee, so I joined him. As we were sipping our coffee, he casually said, "I'll pay for the liposuction." I was taken aback and confused, so I'm what he meant. He clarified, "You're very pretty, smart, and interesting as hell. If you got rid of the cellulite on your ass, to call you my girlfriend." I was stunned. I was 20 years old, weighed 125 at 5'8", and definitely wasn't fat. But yes, I've always had some cellulite on my butt, just the way I'm built. His comment hurt deeply, but I dumped him right then and there. There was no way I'd ever be proud to call him my boyfriend. The story doesn't end. 3 years later, out of the blue, to say he'd never stop about me and begged me to give him another chance.
Eventually, I told her that we needed, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. That night, I drank and cried, bracing myself to move on. Then,